Alrighty, we're back. New game. Yeah, that was a rip to rip Immortals. But this will be fun. Especially because I've already played it, so I'm immune to backseating. Let me hang on 1 second at the chat. Oh, there we go. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. Whatever Nana's cooking. No, Let's Play has been finished. I finished it before it came out. That was indicated by the review that was on the channel at launch. Boom. My day's been good. Pretty chill. I wonder if I'll beat the game streaming it before the Let's Play wraps up. I think I might, only because we're going into a holiday. No, not a speed run. I want to try and find the stuff I didn't find before. There's a couple things I missed. Gym's going good. Why are you never using charged attacks? Because they're not usually worth it. I get more damage not doing it. I mean, math-wise, 1, 2, 3. Like, look how long that takes. 1, 2. It's about 2 seconds. 1, 2. I can get out like 4 attacks in the time it takes me to get off 1 charged. I'll try and use some charge against the boss just to show the difference better, but my impression of charged attacks was that usually it's not worth it. Damn. Like, look how much damage I'm getting just hitting my buttons. Oh shit, do I not have my... I'm dead. I didn't have the heal equipped. Big rip. Yeah, that'll happen. I was like, I need to heal, and I'm like, I don't fucking have them. So I'm doing 53 per charge. But look how much damage I'm doing just attacking. So charge is hitting for... what was my heal button? There we go. A charge is hitting for like 2 regular attacks, but takes way longer. It's all about building up those little numbers. God damn it. Bro. Stigma of reprieve. I didn't use that like at all. So it's yeah. I want to try and use that more this playthrough. I also want to try and find the hidden stuff to get the one boss that I missed. Area window is still super tight. Oh. Bloodborne mommy. Bloodborne mommy.
Curse bear.
Who is the
And interrogate
my lady?
you speak with. I feel a
As do I.
then seek it and pray.
What would you ask?
I have called it there a whisper.
More strength.
What is the
This like
Mithrin?
I recall despair. I know of him.
Tell me out of
I cannot. Here, Eryk, take this key.
Mithringal.
I recall my days in Mithringal with fun, despair, and
Surely
if I were...
Gotta go get my axe. And then we'll rock that until I get the great sword. And then I'll use the great sword until I get the holy axe. That's pretty much all I need. Now get boxed. Strength build. I wish the game had like New Game Plus. I'd love to just play through with my current character. And explore and get all the secrets. But get them while I have my abilities. I mean, I'm gonna dabble a little bit in spells, because the, let me see. The one axe I want to use... What is happening, y'all? Cowboy here. Let me go to my own video. The Holy Winged Axe. The Holy Winged Axe needs 15 mind. I'll probably go 30 mind. For a little bit of juice on spells. The Magic Doom game, it kept crashing, but we dropped it. I'm wondering, should I go back to the start and smack every wall I see? Probably should. I want to get all the treasures. Well, temple we won't do, because temple we gotta go back and... We gotta wait until we get... When we have the key, we'll come and we'll check every wall in the temple. But there's no point checking all the walls now. Wonder if the strength build does better smashy damage. That was a crit. 227. The 151 compared to like 70. Yeah, dude, the dead stuff, finding them, it's really hard. It's the difference from this game and Blasphemous 2. Well, they're completely different games, so there's that. Did not grab the rest spot up here. That was silly. Level up. Let's pump this. It's 15, and we'll get you to 20. Remember what the vitality soft cap was? I think it was like 30. I thought both looked the same 2D. Yeah, but I mean, that's... Carlito, think about what you're saying. It would be like you being like, what's the difference between Elden Ring and Dark Souls? Or what's the difference between Bloodborne and Dark Souls? Oh, they just look the same to me. They're both 3D games. Like, obviously there's a shit ton of differences, dude. Yeah, Mario's another 2D game. You look at Mario and this and be like, oh, they're both just 2D games to me. Like, they're different games. They're different metroidvanias. Different design philosophies. They both involve you fighting past enemies and then fighting bosses while exploring for secrets. That's how metroidvanias work. That's later. I'm just gonna probably run through the whole map at a later point instead of writing down where every secret was. I guess I could just let me think how I want to do this. Your double jump dash, so we'll put a sword. Hook shot, we'll make a question mark. And then that's a double jump to get up to there. Oh, I might be able to get that now. Bunga bunga. Oh, I need the dash here as well. Right now I don't even have, I might need some mind. I don't have enough mind to even do 2 of my specials. Oh, really? Figured I might be able to grab that. Can I? Let's see if I can fall through and then get a jump. No, I can't.
Something your wares are of no pity.
Oh, Wyman. So I must have missed him the 3rd time, and that's why the boss never spawned. There's definitely some things I think they could patch up to make this better. So focus is currently 45. That costs... Let's see, damn. 23. I am literally 1 point short of being able to do that twice. would be games would be Rebirth and Dragon's Dogma. I think you're forgetting Elden Ring DLC, bro. Oh god, a little blood thing. You bitch. Like, you want to get this? Do you want to get that? Stop scooping poop at me. Oh, this is very different. I never had to like actually duke it out with those dudes before.
You, out there. I need
What did we decide on? I think question mark for the hooks. And then double jumps we'll do as a person. Bum, 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 bum. Easy dubs. When you know what you're doing. Double jump up here. Alright, so we made it back down. So I can go down from here. I gotta go... Oh no, wait, you're double jump. Double jump. And then there's the other pathway, which I also unlocked, so I could go do that now too. That's it. Mine is at 22. It gives me... Right. That was a 23, right? No. I think that's what it was. Yeah. So if I can get up to 70... Damn, it slows down fast. Let's just get up to 2 points for now. And then more Unga Bunga. Was the verdict on Immortals? Too many crashes. It basically, the PC crashed, which I think the PC crash was due... I believe that was related to me underclocking my processor, which I've been doing lately because Armored Core crashes if I don't have it underclocked. But I think that game did not want it underclocked. I think that led to the problem. Can I go do Damned Ruins right now? Is that possible? No, I can't. So, first it was a PC crash, then I got the PC back up and for some reason OBS crashed. So I like killed OBS, rebooted it, started the stream again, and then the game itself froze and crashed, and I'm like, you know what? Shit's cursed. If you like Ender Lilies, you'll probably enjoy this. Oh. Let's keep going up. And go... Well, no, I don't want to go up that way. I'd be better off going up that way. It doesn't really matter which way I go. Immortals isn't the CPU thing, it's Armored Core, and yes. At least so far, I haven't had Armored Core crashing since I did the underclock.
Come closer, warrior.
Am I home alone? Nah, I got your mom here with me. Keeping me company. Special kind of company, if you know what I mean, bruh.
Sir, this is your abode?
You pull in the wood.
No,
Aye. How do I know?
I assure.
I suppose it's the.
Mariana, I think that was the butcher. Not the butcher, the blacksmith. Why am I calling him the butcher? That's the butcher! It's like, don't go this way. So I'm trying to remember. I think I go down. No, this is the way. What's down now? Let's go clear down out. I think down is the invisible goggle room. Immortals might have had potential, but it wasn't stable, so we'll never know. There are too many games in this world that I'm trying to play right now. I ain't got time for games that want to crash. Just, yeah. I think once I got more powers, it could have been pretty fun, but it did seem pretty basic. It definitely did not have the same intensity that Doom has to the combat. Which that's what I was hoping for, because I had like early on there was a lot of comparisons about it being like, oh yeah, it's kind of like Doom with the fast-paced action. And I mean, I know Doom is a little biased because Doom just like Doom immediately starts off like fucking no brakes, whereas that game started off like a slow-ass roller coaster climb. Rip. Bunga bunga. The Dragon's Dogma, we're gonna be streaming the showcase where they talk about the game. There's a thing that Capcom's streaming that day, so I'm gonna stream that, and then afterwards we'll... Well, actually, that stream is at like 3, so I'll probably do like... I'll do like Inkbound for 2 hours or something, and then afterwards we'll jump over and we'll do the showcase. You missed. This is where the place we go, the place we go, the place we go. Bottom of the Inquisition. Alright, so we're just gonna do that for now. Treasure door. No real flavor to the combat. I mean, it was really simple, to be honest. There was like, you had like an auto, like a high attack rate, auto targeting. You had more of like a marksman rifle, and then you had a shotgun. So very, very simple in terms of like the combat at the start. And then besides that, you had this what was it? It was like a special you could use, and I guess you could get a couple of them as time would go on. But the starting classes, no, there's actually a lot of changes that I think they could do to make this game better. So I'll probably take this playthrough pretty slow in hopes that they patch it. I'm sure there's more to Immortals, you know. I'm sure it would get more entertaining as I unlock more. That just makes sense, but I'm saying my initial impressions were that it was a bit slow, and then the crashes didn't help. Especially because it crashed when it felt like the game was probably just about to start opening up, you know. It crashed right when we get like kicked out of the battle, and it's like, hey, go explore. So like we were finally off the rails.
Remain
My apology.
not anguish.
Eryk.
I know who
Prayer.
to mourn. Careless. I cannot continue. It is a dangerous path.
Lords of the Fallen, bro, they're just changes left and fucking right. It is wild how many changes they're making. Like, honestly, I had fun playing Lords of the Fallen at launch and doing the walkthrough, but there's been, like, so many changes to that game. I don't know if the walkthrough is even going to be fucking accurate by the time they're done with all the patching they're doing. Suggest getting Immortals on console. I had 0 issues on PS5. We had a ton of people in chat earlier saying it was crashing on PS5, so I'm going to decline your recommendation and instead decline to play it. I will reiterate my previous statement that there are so many games available right now that I have no time for games that want to crash. Because even if I wasn't playing this, I could be doing Inkbound. I could be vibing out with some Armored Core. I could even go back and do like some Monster Hunter just for shits and giggles. We're in like the fucking golden age of games right now. There's so many fucking games. Why would I, yeah, I could play some bang on balls. And it's just, there's no real point in putting time and energy towards something that doesn't want to work. Blasphemous and this, which is better. I think Blasphemous 2 is a better game. I reviewed both, and Blasphemous 2 I gave a 5 out of 5. This I gave a 4 out of 5. Which isn't unexpected. I mean, Blasphemous 2 is that, you know, second Metroidvania coming out of Game Kitchen. They've kind of perfected their formula. This is the first we're seeing from these devs, so. It makes sense that one is a more polished experience. It won't open. Oh, just popped my neck. That felt good. Damn, bro. 10 grand for that. I guess until I get the blueprint, you're gonna give me shit, are you? Enough for one level, I'll hang on to it. I don't think I'll go back and play Dragon's Dogma, waiting for Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, I've also already put, like, a fuckload of hours into that game, so it seems kind of, like, silly to go back and be like, yeah, the sequel's coming out, I'm gonna play the original. I'd rather just wait for the sequel, because it's gonna be better in, like, every aspect. Yeah. Tell you what, I'm so tired lately. I've been staying up watching the wife wanted to watch the Chucky show. And I was like, you know, movies that turn into shows usually aren't that good. And then, like, when did we start? I think we started on Sunday, and I'm like halfway through fucking season 2 already. I'm just like, this show good. So every night I've been staying up just watching the shit out of Chucky. Last night I think I went to bed at like, I don't know, 1. Come here, bitch. Sit down. Give me your wings. Filthy demons. Oh, we gotta go do this thing. Yeah, I mean, Dragon's Dogma. Let me see my Steam. Let's see. So, on Steam. So, I first played Dragon's Dogma back when it was out on console. Did like a whole ass playthrough there. Probably, I don't know. Played through the game, played through Dark Arisen, played through it again, and then when it came out on PC, I played through it again. Like, PC alone, I have 63 hours of it. Bitches. Let's step off. Make a cup of coffee. It's actually not a bad idea. What time is it? 4 o'clock? Oh. Y'all want to hang out while I go make a cup of coffee? I think becoming sensual or Grigori depends on the ending you pick. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'll be right back. man, I gotta. Why is my camera so fucking glitchy? Fucking weird. Anyway, I got a new coffee maker, and it has like a a frother with it. So I put the cream in the frother, get that spun up, then pour that into the cup, and then make the coffee, and it's like a fucking cappuccino. It's amazing. Like such a simple fucking invention, but it's so good, dude. Ode Ashes. Which one's that? That's the fireball punch. Yeah, that's fucking good. I like that. No, I mean there's not a lot to it. It's just a little cup that has a bottom that spins around. Frothy. Let me go down, I guess. Oh. Bro, are you scooping dookie at me? Stop. Started Sekiro as my first FromSoft game. Your playthrough is such a godsend. I'm killing the looter by accident. Thank you. Very welcome. Enjoy it. Sekiro is it's a good first game. Only downside of playing Sekiro first is that everything's downhill from there. Did your video about Elden Ring DLC get removed? I haven't had any video removed. I don't know what you're talking about. Bunga, bunga. Hello, Uncle Cowboy. Your guides have helped me through Souls games so many times. I'm currently playing Bloodborne. That's a new one. You don't need to buy the Pilgrim's Perch key. You get it for free. You should never be buying the Pilgrim's Perch key. It could cost 100,000. It wouldn't matter. Because you should never be buying it. I like to think I have more dad physique than uncle. Had to get some bread for my kid. He was demanding bread. And coffee hot. Tweak that a little bit. So yeah. Shitty app. I don't think it's gonna work. I will deal with that at a later time. Oh no, it did work. Out. I'll have to fuck with that later. Alright, where are we going now? All the way over this way. Bloodborne is my first FromSoft game. I thought it was impossible until I finally walked through Uncle Cowboy, making dreams come true. So I have more dad vibes than uncle vibes. Uncles usually have just like a single mustache. I have that mustache from like the Immortals of Avium guy. And they're like, "Hey champ, you do your best." But that's not my vibe. My vibe is more of a muscle sage. That's what I'm going with. It's like a wise wizard, but I also lift a lot of weight. (1984) Big Brother vibe. All that. The Federal Inquisition. Should probably go a lot, but I mean, I'm still clapping cheeks, so maybe not. I'm gonna go until something manages to kill me, and then I'll consider leveling up. Oh no. Just gonna hang out on this ladder while we're electrocuted, because electrocution is shit. Honestly, status effects in this game are like a death sentence at times if you're not. Oh my god, bruh. All that just to get the magnetic bomb. Ugh. I wish there were more status weapons in this game. There's some good frost ones and some good darkness ones, but like bleed and electric are super limited. One more stone. I had to squeeze out one last stone. I also think enemies should suffer to environmentals. Like, it's bullshit to me that he can stand in the electric puddle, but I can't. Bunch of bitches. Get lit on fire, Lamau. Did that unlock the path to the boss? Months of booty and cheek clapping. It's a long commitment. It's like a full-blown relationship right there. I wouldn't say I'm missing the whip range. I'm just more missing the things that I think should have been changed. Like little Chuckies. That's how you get it done. also very hyped for Dragon's Dogma 2. Be a lot of fun. I think we're coming up on the double dude fight. Which if we are, yeah, it's a double dude fight. Get burned. Like, I think the charge attacks, if they did like more stagger, like put the enemy closer to a stun or something, that would make them worthwhile. You know, we're not going that way. This machine will smash things throughout our castle. Boss time. What other smashy spot did I miss? Was there one over here? No, you're the gravo pole. Some smashy stuff back the other way.
I plead for the love.
Those the doubles, the dibbles. I would like you to get together. Did you do that for me? Could y'all group up so I can... Nope. Other direction. Hey, I would like to also light you on fire. Get down here. Bunga! Bunga! Get down. No flying. You fell short. Easy clap. Since we're out of fire, we can put on magnetic powder. With magnetic powders, it's like everything's fucking immune to it, bro. Cowboy, why don't you level up? Not yet. Until I die, I won't level up at all. Where was the other room? Was it down here with the smashies? I think it was down there. But I also think I need the goggles after the smashies for a door. I'm like 90% sure I need the goggles. So we're gonna hold off on until we have that. This is a double jumper. What do we say? Bodies for double jump. Oh, I died. Rip. I mean, there really aren't... There's no such thing as a pure build in this game. I mean, technically there is, but the reason I say that is... You get very steep fall off around 55. So even if you're only using a strength weapon, there's no reason to really go past 55. And health is already really high at like fucking 30. So once you get to that point, it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna either, you know, it just makes sense to level up into other stuff. Because more strength is meaningless. Ow, fucking lightning, suck my balls. Nope, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. That's bad. That's bad. Bad. Put them on, man! Fucking inventory in this game is so fucky sometimes. Yeah, like you're gonna end up putting points in mine because even if you're not big on magic, you're gonna want to use the weapon arts. So mind always oh my god, these fucking bubbles. So mind always has good returns. Instinct not so much. I think every build can use some mind. Doing a trick right now though. So I don't know who was the first person to discover this, but I saw it on, I think it was Reddit. I first saw this posted, but apparently the way the game calculates the little thingies that give you bonus Nightcrux, it also counts that bonus if you pick up your own Nightcrux from dying. So if you die, and you then use a thingy that would get you more Nightcrux, it will give you like, you know, that golden aura or whatever, it gives you like an extra 20%. That counts on your death pickup. So, if you die, you pop one of those, and then you pick up your shit. Red block door. Another thing, this game needs more of these things. I'll just remember it's up there. Hoping I would do this playthrough. We've been live, what? Hour 14? Yeah, the damage resistance is fucking serious, because, like, dude, I didn't have any fire or any strength in my playthrough, and the fire fucking hurts. I will actually upgrade now. Off potion. And I am looking forward to the Prince of Persia game. I expect it'll be... Looks like it'll be pretty cool. Alright, we'll drop you to 20. That's solid for a while. Leveling up's kind of whacked out in this game. See, I'm only gonna have 10 decks, but I expect I'll just bully certain bosses. Herman. Germain? There's another 2D scroller that just came out. I was thinking about getting a key. Let me just fucking request it. It's on Switch only, but... Let me just request it. It's 9 Years of Shadows. Punch in my request. You know, it's a truly first world problem when you're not sure what free games you want to cover on your YouTube channel. I don't know if I would even enjoy Mario RPG. I never played the original, so I don't have any, like, immediate desire for the new one.
Stay away from me! Please, no. Keep back. I can't.
What's funny is, like, the people that played Mario RPG back in the day, I know they're like, you know, getting nostalgia trippy over it. Meanwhile, my nostalgia trip is playing the new Dragon Quest Monsters demo, because I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna suck me in. Alright, let's get a first attempt here. Unga bunga! Sorry, doesn't he have a phase 2? Bro. Fucking bodied. Oh, that was a whiff. Stop. Boom, 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 boom. First attempt, let's go. What is dual streaming? Dual streaming means that I am streaming on YouTube, as I have for the last 2 years, but that I'm also streaming on Twitch, so that you can watch it there if you're a Twitch person. clap. I was super into Pokemon. Dragon Quest Monsters came out, never played it. Parents probably were like, you only get one. Dude, like, I played the Pokemon games growing up, but Dragon Quest Monsters was like a completely different beast, you know? Because in Pokemon, like, you're catching your Pokemon and you're like, oh, cool. And I know they added, like, eggs and shit, like, in the later generations. But it was never the same, dude. Dragon Quest Monsters, I remember playing Dragon Quest Monsters as a kid, and, like, bred all the way up to, like, some super fucking mega dragon. And was like, oh, this is awesome, dude. This dragon is badass. And then I remember I was able to, like, breed the dragon and turn it into, like, this humanoid dude with a twin blade. And at the time, I was like, this is so fucking cool. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And, like, you know, at the time, I wasn't as familiar with Dragon Quest. And you basically, you can make Nocturnus, who is typically considered one of, like, the strongest baddies in Dragon Quest in general. He's usually, like, a super boss or one of the final bosses. But just the fact that I was able to breed up to where, like, oh, this is a boss in the main games? Yeah, now he's my pet, and he fights for me. Like, that's wild. So cool. Let's go this way. Go down, I think. Down. Yes, it's down. Yeah, I've heard the Switch port of this is like fucking, ugh. Very rough, unpolished. We got the red door, we got the double jump, that's the office that never fills out. The rest of this I think is clear. Demi shade. Dead end. And the thing with is, like, I've tried playing, you know, like, I remember when Legends came out. I did a full playthrough of Legends, and I had some pretty harsh words for it. And I had a lot of Nintendo fanboys that were really, really butthurt about it. And my stance was basically like, suck my dick, I don't fucking care. Because I've played Pokemon since, like, way back in the fucking day. I remember when Pokemon came out, my parents were all like, oh, you're not getting that Japanese game, because there was that big thing where a bunch of kids had seizures from the episode that aired in Japan. And so my parents were like, oh, you're gonna get seizures watching that, blah, 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 blah. And I had to, like, you know, I think I had a buddy buy me a copy. And then, you know, played through a ton of Pokemon. So when you fast forward like 20 years and that shit still hasn't fucking changed at all, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit salty about it. And if people are upset with that, suck my dick, don't care. This is somebody that has enjoyed Pokemon games since the very start. I am entitled to my opinion, like everybody else. And if we really want to play the gatekeeping game, I probably have more experience with that franchise than a lot of the people that play it today. Anyway, point is, Pokemon they don't fucking do anything. They just, the Pokemon company is happy with complacency and just pumping out a new Pokemon game like every year and a half just to get sales. Whereas, like, so, you know, and y'all know I don't play a lot of, I don't do a lot of turn-based games these days. So when I started playing the Dragon Quest Warriors demo, I went into that with the expectation that, like, I just wasn't gonna end up enjoying it. And I was like, man, you know, I don't know. I don't really play turn-based these days. Am I gonna have fun with this? And then I put like 20 hours into it, and I've already bred up like a sick-ass starting squad to go into the game. And like, it's between that and Pokemon, the difference to me is night and day. Because looking at DQM, so just the new DQM game that's coming in. Which actually, you know, here, we're real fast. You dead? I think my controller's dead. Hang on. real fast, just to show one of the things that I'm like actually really excited for with this. So I have like I already got my fucking squad ready to go for when this game comes out. But like simple, really fast things here, right? But you wanna fast travel in this game? You hit the button, boom, fast travel. Where you wanna go? Fucking anywhere. Anytime you come back to the tower, for whatever the reason is, you're going to heal, which is great. You don't have to, there's no going to, oh, you gotta go to the polka thing in town and get your health up. Like, no, just fucking heal me. I want to get back to battle. So that's awesome. And then, ready, we're about to get into the depth. A lot of people are looking at this game and they're like, oh no, it seems like Pokemon with less. And I'm like, Pokemon with less? Fucking kidding me? Pokemon with less? Hold up. So we can have auto battle on if we just want to smash this shit real fast. We can scout stuff to recruit it, but going into the in-depth, right? So we can go into our orders, manually do one of these commands for our dudes. We can fully manual command our guys. We can give them specific tactics if we want to basically just like focus on auto fight and be like, you know what, like this guy, I want you focused on buffing, I want you attacking, I want you buffing, I want you on attacking. I can do that. If I want to go more in depth, it's borderline on par with like the Final Fantasy 12 system, with like how you can customize how in depth your party's gonna fight. Like, man, my camera's really glitchy now that I'm just staring at it. So like if I go into set instructions, I could go over here and do different things. I can set like you know, I want to make this guy a buff. Okay, I want you to do kabuff at a high rate to buff all allies. I'm not worried about a singular buff. We're not going to be doing that. Heal, I want you to be focused on healing. Attacker, use that less. This is really high. And then Dazzle Flash is also really high. So if I put this on now, when I go into battle, this dude's going to focus on blinding people. He's going to do Sandstorm. He's going to get lots of buffs out. Actually, I probably want these more in the lesser category. So he's going to focus on increasing defense and healing the party. If that is covered, he's going to decrease the enemy's attack, or he's going to try and blind the enemy. Actually, blinding should be the highest thing. Keep that up. Yeah. But anyway, my point is, like, dude, I can fully customize out the actions of each individual person in my party, so that even if I'm using auto battle, they are going to do the exact shit I want them to. And then on top of that, man, once you get into the granularity of this game, like the combination tree, like, oh, you had to take this to the, like, I had to take Slime Knight, combine that with Bambooligan, use those two to get the Wandering Knight, use the Wandering Knight, combine that with Material, then I get the Hunter Mech. You can also have monsters that are considered like large fused, so it's just like it takes up 2 slots on the battlefield, but it's bigger, has better stats, all sorts of shit. When you take your monsters and you fuse them is another thing that's so fucking cool to me about this game. Let me go Rose Hill Tower. Like, we're running by Rose Hill real fast to do a fusion. But see, everything's at Rose Hill. So just showing up, look at that, boom, full party heal. Party's healed. Don't gotta worry about like, oh, I gotta go to the Poké Center. And then it's simple, but guess what? Here's my shit. The banks right there. The merchants right there. Fusion right there. That's what I want. Just put all my shit together. But then the good shit, what makes this game so fucking dope, is the level of fusion, right? So let's say I pick, we'll go with Damselfly. Let's see, what would be, I guess I can make this. I don't have this gremlin yet, so I'm going to talent points here, right? And I'm looking at these skills. So if I want a healer, this is good. But let's say I don't want this guy to be a healer. So all right, we're gonna assign all of our points here. So he's gonna pick up some of the points in Zap Ward. This dude, I just want to do passives. You know, I'm not worried about that. So now that I've done that and I go to confirm, I get to pick between both talent trees of the children, and I get half the points. So I can pick up this, I can pick up this, and then I can take the new tree that Gremlin's gonna have, which will have Heal, Squelch, Tingle, all that stuff. And Now with that sympathize, we're gonna make our new monster here. But since I pulled partially from the trees of those other two parents, we can well, I just look at him like this. I don't want to pull him out of the party. Go to the monster menu. So he already has 16 wisdom and then 6 and then 10. So he has an extra 26 wisdom. He's gonna have 16 more MP from that and 16, so 30. He's gonna have 32 extra MP. By default MP is 60. 60. And we are giving him a plus 16, a plus 16. We're giving him all that extra wisdom, and then we can focus everything on his heal tree. So I just pump stuff and basically have this like super, like, look at his fucking wisdom. His wisdom's at 47, dude. This dude's gonna be a casting machine. Just at level 1, 47 wisdom. Anyway, the point is, you can, the amount of like customization and how you work up those trees, or like you could say, another example would be like, you could get a, like, if you wanted to make something that was like super magic attack focused, right? Basically, I could have like a, take a dragon that masters up flame breath. Great. That dragon set. Take another dragon that masters up like lightning breath. That set. Fuse those together. Take the halves from those two. And then combine them. So are we doing this now? I'm out later. You're a bitch, Borks. Suck my balls. But dude, just the amount of like min-max you can do to your characters in that game is fucking wild with the fusions. Release date December 1st, baby. That's the next big game I'm waiting for. It is more in-depth Pokemon, but that's the whole point of the rant. Is like I was watching the trailer and I was like looking at some YouTube comments and people were like, "Yeah, this just seems like lazy Pokemon," and I'm like, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, the amount of like min-max in your party you can do." Lazy Pokemon. Fucking Pokemon fans always trying to cope. Swear to God. But yeah, man, that game, you can do. People that like Pokemon, that are like are disappointed with the directions Pokemon has been going in and how it feels like they've just kind of been half-assing stuff. Play DQM and you're gonna be like, holy shit, like, is this fucking depth? Is this what I've been wanting all along in my games, but I've never had? Like, it's crazy. The fusion stuff is so dope though. Like, I really cannot stress enough how dope fusion is, because you could take, you know, like and the thing is, like, let's say you're fusing something basic like a slime, right? Basic slime. Everyone knows the slime. Little happy slime with the smiley, you know, everyone knows those guys. You're like, oh well, you know, I don't really want any of the slime abilities. Slime abilities are kind of meh. I don't really need that. I'd rather have something else. Well, just take all the passives from the slime and fuse those into whatever your new monster is. And then you don't got to worry about using the slime abilities. You're just getting a bunch of, you're just getting a fat fucking status boost on whatever you decide to make instead. Like, there's, dude. Oh, man. I wonder if I can see, hang on, let me see. I want to see how much time I've put into the demo. Because so for and there's a demo on the Switch store that's completely free, and you can take over like your main party to launch. Play activity. Let's see. Just playing the demo. What do I see? Where do I see my played time on it? I might need to start up a different game first, because it's like played just a few hours ago. Cowboys page. Anyway, it's not even showing it. It just says first played 7 days ago. Let me see. Maybe there might be an hour on my save. I want to see. Because the demo is like the whole 2 first zones of the game. And then you get to the 3rd zone and it's like, that's all for now. But the fact that you can already start fusing, you can get up to F tier monsters, and then you can have them prepped to be ready to go for launch. Like as soon as launch hits and I unlock fusion, I'm gonna have like an E tier sword dragon that's ready to just clap cheeks. Playtime 18 hours 24 minutes and 54 seconds. Unfucking real, dude. A demo. A demo. Almost 20 hours in a fucking demo. Just getting monsters ready to play at launch and have a ballin' ass party. Tell you what. There wasn't one point that I ever played a Pokemon Devil or a Pokemon demo for 20 fucking hours. How long will it be? I mean, with Dragon Quest, that's kind of a loaded question. Like, if you were to just burn through the game, you could probably get through it in like 30 to 40, but you're not gonna burn through the game. You might start burning through the game, and then you'll like do an arena challenge, and all of a sudden you'll be like, what the fuck? What kind of monster is that? And then you're gonna look it up and you're gonna be like, I gotta fuse God Sword Dragon now. I can't continue this game if I don't have my own God Dragon. And then like 10 hours pass and you're like, let's fucking go. Best way to say it is this: you will get your money out of Dragon Quest monsters. Because once you start fusing them, man, it honestly, it's just all goes downhill from there. You're stuck. You're like, I gotta keep. I need to fuse more. I need to make bigger, meaner monsters.
Pardon the interruption.
It is not me.
I am great.
The path, a path, the truth, a betrayal.
I still don't know what her fucking quest was. I can't wait, dude. I reached out to, because like Square sent me a thing to like request for a code, and I was like, when do those review codes come out? And they're like, oh, it'll be close to launch. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need that sooner. I'm gonna need that sooner for sure. You know, if you got the review codes, I'm gonna need you to send it to me like right now. Right now. I want to start getting my monsters. Like, honestly, if you got a Switch, go get that demo, and then you're gonna be like, fuck. It's all over now. I can't go back. There is a little bit of Shin Megami in there. Like, if you like Shin Megami Tensei, you'll probably feel right at home playing DQM. I don't think I have like major differences. So getting monsters is definitely simpler in DQM. The idea is just there's a scout meter. And so there's really 3 things that are going to influence your ability to recruit a monster. One is how strong your party is, because it's just a little scout meter, and you go and you beat the shit out of the monsters. If you beat them, and if you're strong enough to just beat them to like get 100%, they're instantly going to join your party. You can also like throw them a piece of meat and then beat them, and they might be more inclined to join you after giving them the meat. Even if you kill them, they might be like, oh, alright, I'll join your party anyway, you were strong. So meat helps a lot. And then each main area of the game has like its own arena that you can battle through. And the higher your tier in the game, in that arena, like if I'm in the human world and I have cleared through a bunch of the arenas, the monsters in that zone will be more likely to join me, because by clearing the arena, almost like a gym badge type concept, I guess, except the monsters are just like, you know, it's not like oh, you know, you need to be a bigger boy to control me. They're just like, oh damn, this dude's a badass. He cleared fucking A rank arena. Yeah, I want to join that party. Ow. Yeah, that's gonna be the December series for the channel. I'll probably stream the Avatar game because I have no idea what to expect. Whether it's like, I don't know. Some people are saying it's Far Cry in the world of Avatar. I don't know. So I figure, you know what? I'll stream it. That way, if it's open world, I can just wander and do whatever. And main episodic series is gonna be DQM. I think that'll be a good split of content. I need to go get the claws to do that. Claws are 10,000, which I do have right now. Oh! Probably not like DBZ Kakarot, but Dragon Quest? I mean, you can, like I said, you can do the starter zones in the demo. The world itself is pretty simple. It's not that off of Pokemon. There's like little collectibles you can find and a bunch of monsters. Zones also have like super high tier monsters that'll roam around. Like there's like an ogre that you could go and you could recruit the ogre in like Act 1 if you manage to kill him. And then you have like some big beefy, or it's a Cyclops. So you could just go and recruit the fucking giant one-eyed Cyclops, and then you're like, let's go. I now have Cyclops. I am ready to clap cheeks. I need the magical eyes. I don't want to go liturgical. Let's go here. Where was that wall I just saw? Yeah, Kakarot, that was mad disappointing to me. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it was over there. Okay, so I would have to go back. Finally getting a Steam Deck OLED. Any recommendations? Yeah, buy a good SD card. Because Steam memory is not nearly enough. Good. Actually, where am I? This circles back around if I remember. I'm just super excited for Dragon Quest monsters. Because I know I'm gonna like record a few episodes, and then I'm just gonna like play a fuckload and make a pimp ass party, and then be like, all right, we're back, ready to continue along. So the party is now filled with gods, and we're gonna continue, and we're gonna steamroll the shit out of this game. I mean, my starting party is actually pretty fucking strong already, so. Where was the other climb one? It was back over here. Do I want to go all the way over there? It seems kind of tedious. I'll wait till I get the goggles, because I think there's goggles over there too. DQM sounds more like a stream game than an episode game. I would disagree. Because the thing is, a lot of the time that you spend is going to be like, you know, running around, leveling up, hunting monsters, etc., etc. But that content is going to be enjoyable for just like me chilling and playing. That's not going to be enjoyable. Like, you know, I don't know if anyone's going to want to watch me watch me hunt monsters for like 6 hours in a row. So by making it episodic instead, we can focus on like the arenas and the story and all that being episodic. And that way the episodic content of the game is more curated. And for, you know, I can play it in my off time to do the stuff that I want to do, like building up to certain monsters. Because like farming up to certain monsters or just grinding out levels, you know, that's not the kind of shit I'm gonna do episodes on. So I can focus episodes on the story content of the game, and then on the arena content and going after the big monsters and trying to recruit them. And then I still have something that I can play in my spare time when I'm not recording to just grind up. Whereas if I was on stream, you know, the grind portion of the game would end up getting streamed. But that's, I mean, honestly, I think a big part of it is when I'm playing that game, I want to be able to just like, I just want to lay in bed and just level up, you know? You're gonna hit the wall in the elevator. Elevator wall? Excuse me? Remember this, I'm trying to remember if this dead ends. But so yeah, I'd rather just curate the content to upload, and then in my own time I can do my grinding and shit, which would be fun. If it was on PC, I'd absolutely get it on PC, and then just play in the Steam Deck all the time. Oh, that's a, can I even make that? That looks like a double jump. I'm just excited. Like I said, that was my nostalgia game. Eyes of P if you want to play solo, Lords of the Fallen if you want to play with a friend. Well, there's two big elevators here. You talking about the lower elevator or the upper elevator? Guess we can just smack through both and figure it out pretty fast. Yeah, I never checked elevators for hidden walls in my playthrough. I know I missed a couple of the babies. I bet it's right where those little growths are, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Forbidden bomb. Something else here? There is. I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way there's just a forbidden bomb. Yeah. Unborn Might. That was one of the ones I missed for sure. Sneaky unborns. I remember this room. Upgrade mats.
That is
It is all.
then we must.
It is fruit I studied.
There has.
No, the beings that.
I know that.
Yeah, as opposed to my first playthrough, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mark up like the entire map. And then later, once I have powers, like once I have every power, I'll just run through and I'll hit every area that I had marked. Because during my playthrough, I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go here now, I'm gonna go here now, I'm gonna go here now. And I kept trying to like backtrack to get new treasures. I think it's gonna make, I think it makes a lot more sense for me to just go through like the whole fucking thing, and then once I have double jump, be like, okay, now let's go get every fucking treasure. I want to see, what are we on time? Go almost 2 hours. I'm trying to remember. I think the sword is down here. If I can get to the sword, that would be awesome. Because I could grab the sword, wrap up, and then that would be a good spot for the next time that I play. Wish. Yeah, because once I get the greatsword, I'm not going to use the axe anymore. The greatsword is just axe, but better. I mean, it's slower, but the damage is higher, so. So for me to not rush dialogue, it has to be like really good dialogue. Hungry essence. Bum 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 bum. Hook shot. It's more just, you know, yes, I could play all night, but I think my PC needs a restart. It's being real fucky after that last restart. Like, I don't know why the camera's glitching out to where it's like doing that. That's, let me actually try and just disable and re-able, see if that does anything. Let's see, did that help? No, it didn't. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's something with the, I wonder if the FP, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a problem for later, Cowboy. Not a problem for now, Cowboy. This axe is doing some work, though. Forgot about that. Suicide death. High frames, suck my balls. guess these ledges aren't grabbable. Oh god. Alright, now I gotta go. I really wish I could just use that. Like, use? Yes, use. Immediately use. I'm probably not. Well, I'll just keep it up. Ah! I don't think the devs are ruining Lords of the Fallen, but I do think they are very patch happy. I will say, I think they, like... I know they said that they're like, oh, we got a lot of feedback from people that said it was too, you know, enemy density. Like, enemy density in that game is, like, super nerfed now. And honestly, like, I mean, I played through it. I didn't think it was particularly bad. And then I played through it, you know, for the walkthrough, once again, and the walkthrough prep. Never really felt the density was, like, too much. And I worry that they're, you know, like all the constant, like, oh, low in the density. Like, I do think there's a point where it's, like, it's overlowered, you know, but if that's the changes they want to make, that's the changes. I'm not gonna, you know, when they were doing stuff that I think, like, is legitimately dumb, like the Pietas nerf, and suddenly being like, okay, we changed the weapons, everybody, the weapons now go up to a different level, like, that was fucking dumb. Because it impacted people who were mid-playthrough and basically screwed them. And I was like, that's not cool. That's like, that is just 100% a net negative change. You have impacted players in the middle of their playthrough with these changes. That's, you know, not what you want to do. You don't want to do something that's going to negatively impact players while they're playing the game. Like, oh, sorry, it looks like you're out of upgrades now and fucked out of mats. Like, that wasn't cool. I want to do this here. But the stuff like reducing enemy density, I mean, if they want to make their game easier, it's their business. You know, because my thing is, I'm in a position where I'm very used to Souls-likes, and it's incredibly unlikely that I would ever find it too hard to begin with. So, if they're making changes that I think are too easy, you know, I don't want to be like, I don't know, I guess I'm trying to think how to describe this. It doesn't make sense for me to go in and tell them, hey, you're making the game too easy, because I am not the most common use case. Like, I've played games before, and devs have been like, oh, what did you think about that boss? And I've been like, oh, you know, it wasn't bad. It took like 2 attempts. And then heard like, oh, 2 attempts. We should probably buff that. And I'm like, yeah, no, you probably shouldn't make balance changes for a game based on me killing bosses fast. I am not the common use case here, you know. Me obliterating a Souls game, like, no. Oh, Cowboys having an easy time with it? Better make it way the fuck harder for everyone else. Like, you hear how silly that sounds? Oh, the guy that plays Souls games and makes guides for him is having an easy time. Better make it hard as fuck. Like, that's not how you want to design. Tell you what, I'm surprised. I thought when I was thinking about replaying this, I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, you know what? I think I'd want to wait for changes, but oh no, you don't. Shit. I gotta fuck. You know. Fuck. Equipment. Fire things. God damn, I hate that I can't use this in the inventory. Do you want to see gaming-wise in 2024? Elden Ring DLC, Dragon's Dogma 2, at least an announcement of a new Monster Hunter, but hopefully the new game. And, Silk Song. Clapping so much cheeks, and it's only gonna get more cheek clapping. Oh god, I'm fucked, I think. This is shit. Fucking dude, shock in this game is brutal. Holy shit. It wouldn't be that bad if I could, like, if I didn't have to go into the inventory to get rid of the status. Cool. I remember this room. Okay, I want to keep... No, let me go down and unlock the shortcut. I'm going for the great sword. I like better, Blasphemous or this? I think Blasphemous 2 is a better game overall. It's a more refined experience for sure. But I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, I'm playing this again and I didn't do a second playthrough of Blasphemous. But I'm also playing this again because there's build diversity. Oh no, god damn, that shit hurts so bad. So I like the build diversity this game has. That's something that I find appealing. But I think Blasphemous 2 is a better metroidvania. Oh my god. I hate these fucking guys. Will it hit from here? He's just back. He's just scooting back. I don't even think respec options necessarily. I mean, they wouldn't be bad. I think the bigger thing with this game is just there's a lot of like, this game has a lot of minor issues that stop it from being like a really, really good Metroidvania. Like the scaling is just made up. The scaling doesn't fucking matter. You know, like the scythe is BC scaling, but completely shits all over the whip, which I believe was the whip A scaling. I don't know. Either way, a BC weapon shouldn't completely dunk on a weapon that's A. You know, and I don't mean like, oh well, you know, it's 2 stat scaling. Like, dude, despite being a BC strength dex weapon, I did, like, with only having dexterity, I was still doing more damage with the scythe. And I get it. It makes sense that a scythe hits harder than a whip. That's completely fine. It should. But I feel like, you know, there's almost no case in a Souls game where you would pick a B dexterity weapon over an A dexterity weapon or an S dexterity weapon. And it's like, clearly they wanted to have the you know, the Souls scaling, but they just didn't do it right. So you end up with like weird cases like the starter sword. The starter sword is an S scaling dexterity weapon. So, you know, on the surface you'd look at that and you'd be like, oh man, that goes up to S in dexterity? That's probably going to be super, super strong if I get my dexterity all the way up to 55. If I get to the soft cap, this weapon's going to be nutty. It's going to be like a best in slot. No. If you get up to the soft cap, the B scaling scythe shits all over it. Even if you don't have the strength requirements to use the scythe, because the requirements aren't even requirements, they're more recommendations. So it's like little things like that that just they didn't line up. They didn't make sense, you know? Like, it makes sense to me that the scythe is gonna hit harder than the whip or the starter sword, because I didn't even get the whip. I missed the fucking wall the whip is at. It's funny. You know, because scythe big. It makes sense. Scythe should do more than little sword or whip. Why would it not? But at the same time, it bothers me that the scaling would suggest to you that that scythe is only a B scaling weapon. You know? That's my problem. I think the damage makes sense, but like that scythe is not a, you know, if you were playing this for oh god, that almost fucking got me. You know, looking at the scythe is not a B weapon at all. The scythe is honestly, it's one of the better weapons in the game. The scythe is super fucking good. But you get it and you look at it and you're like, oh, this is okay. I guess it's like a quality weapon or something. No, it's like one of the best dexterity weapons available. Probably, honestly, it's probably the best dexterity weapon available. Guardian Sword Spear is a better dex weapon than strength or quality, even though it is 18 strength, 17 dex requirements. Yeah, but I mean, that's one use case. And the thing is, in Elden Ring... So, alright, in Elden Ring, we're able to change scaling. So if you take the Sword Spear and you make it, I think, is keen what you do in Elden Ring? It's gonna get fucking crazy. But you're able to discover that. You're able to make it into a keen weapon and then see that change. In this game, infusions aren't a thing. I really need to go, like, rest, to be honest, because if this game crashes, I'm gonna be big fucking mad. I would need, I don't think I can get that without the double jump, so let me make a little person there. That's funny. Okay, it shuts if it's not on there. I was like, I didn't even need you. I can get it with air dash. That's fine, I'll just get it later. I have it, I mean, I have it either way. I have a marking that I need to come back here. But I decided I'm just gonna mark up everything. And I'm gonna After I get access
An interesting.
to
Of course.
double jump, then I'll go back. Because, like I said, when I played it before, I was like, oh, I got the grappling hook. Let me go get grappling hook spots. Oh, I got dash. Let me go get air dash spots. But now that I know, like, how far I have to go, I'm just going to go all the way until I get double jump. Also, upgrade costs in this game is nuts. Upgrade costs in this game is honestly out of control. Like, this was another thing in the review that kind of bothered me. No, double jump is super late. It's one of the last bosses. So right now, I have enough to get 5 levels worth. 5 fucking levels. That's huge, bro. And that's 5,000. If I had the blueprint and I got that right now, I would be basically out of souls. Why? Why is that shit so pricey? Like the late game upgrades to get your weapon to plus 10 is like 20 to 30,000, which is like fuck, 20 to 30,000. Jesus Christ. Recession, yeah. Even in 2D Bloodborne, there's a recession going on. Alright, let's kill this boss. I wanted to go until I had my sword, which I haven't. So now I'm going to be doing a fuckload of damage. But we'll get through this boss and that'll give us the hook shot. And then that's probably a good spot to wrap up, I think. Cathedral area right before Laddick fight gives 20k souls every minute. Super late game grinding. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I farmed there myself. It's good farm, but it's still it feels like the economy, I guess, is off. You know what I'm saying? Like, burn, burn. Like it's very pricey to upgrade certain stuff. And like, you know, when I'm playing a Souls game, one of my priorities at least is, do I even have enough to, hang on. That used 30 focus. Damn, we gotta get more focus. When I'm playing a Souls game, getting my weapon all the way leveled up, that's one of my first requirements. You know, as soon as I can, I want to get my weapon leveled up, because that's usually going to get you some of the best returns in the game. So, just knowing I'm spending all that fucking money to get a level, I'm kind of like, damn, bro. So we got double jump marked. I'll just leave the red doors. I'll know that the red doors are reds. Doing any more streams today? No. This is when I'm wrapped up here, I'm done for the day. The last game kind of pooped itself, which is why we started up and did another stream. Oh, this sword seems fucking nasty. Like, unreal amounts of damage. What the fuck? You gimpy shit. And those guys are just fucking annoying, bro. Because there's like no good way to deal with that. Like, the first time you approach him, that's basically just going to hit you. What was the puzzle? Was it shield? Shield, sword, spear, axe. Remnant? I don't need to have to go back and look at the review. I think I gave it a pretty high score. Well, so my initial score on Remnant was actually quite low because it was... I wonder if that resets it. It was a very buggy game for me at launch. I've not seen Blue Eye Samurai. Big boy. Level caps, assume when every stat's at 99. Oh shit, I forgot to put fire on. Ow, bro, stop that. Oh, stop that. Back here. Ow. Oh god, damn it. Meteored. That blows, because it was just as I picked up the fire, too. Fucking big rip. Yes, relics in the game are pretty poopy. Okay, so can I get back my shit in this fight if I lost it? I need to get you on fire. If I can get him on fire. Nope. Oh, shit. Man, you always want to be hitting me right when I'm doing my thing. I did not know I could do this. He's probably almost dead. Yes. Oh shit. No, I'm gonna die here. Nope, fuck. Well, there goes my shit. That's gone forever. That was one of the big problems I had with this that I think is just bullshit, to be honest. The fact that you're, as far as I know, you're forced to lose your Nightcrux in that fight. I don't think there's any way for you to keep your Nightcrux there. Because your Nightcrux is in the room that's over to the left. It was the same in the Let's Play. Like, no matter what. Like, oh, well, your Nightcrux is gone. Bye-bye. Which is garbage. Only got 2 fire left. Well, I'll try it. Damn. Instantly got fire on his ass. Would you stop? Oh shit. Oh shit. I never saw this before. Alright. Cheap ass boss. Dude, the parry, I almost never use the parry in this game. The timing was so fucking tight on it. I just don't think it's really that good. I can talk to his head. No, his head's just there. Umbrella and Wild Hearts. You need to be parry god. Only way to use the umbrella is parry god. Not parry god, you'll have a bad time with it. Such a cool ass weapon though. Tighter than Liza P. I mean, I did it a few times in this game. Like, every time I tried to hit this parry in, like, actual combat, I was not able to. So, I gave up on using the parry. And then later, you get access to, you get, like, a shield. I didn't use the shield much. And then after the shield, you get a, like, attack speed booster. I use that a lot. The attack speed boost is pretty nutty, but that also ends up getting overshadowed by using the, you basically get like a power mode, where your character just goes full demon, and then you can like insta-get bosses, and it's pretty easy. Yeah, being a 2 parry button also, not a giant fan of that either. But I can manage with that. Some powder of the dam, that's it. That's all you're giving me, man? Whack. Well, the whip special in particular is so good just because every single hit on the whip. Yeah, I feel like there's something behind there. You think that's a hidden wall? Will guns unveil hidden walls? I guess it's not a hidden wall. 2 uniques you gonna do? I'm not gonna use any unique. This thing's basically best in slot strength weapon. I'm gonna pull out the unique axe, but this thing claps all the cheeks, so. Alright, gotta remember where I go after this. I think it was... was it liturgical? Is that the next spot? Or no, it's right here. It's right at the start there. You get out of that hole and then you continue going left. I think that's it. Because liturgical, I don't remember when you do liturgical. I don't think it's now, though. I think liturgical was a later thing. So that's how much? What was it, 30? I need to have 60 focus, so that's good.
My hunger, the frag.
What can I do?
Fight.
I've seen them.
So you've met Junis.
Pray tell me.
Many of these the power.
I could go get NPC lady, but I think I can just go do that later. Where was the... I don't even remember where the fucking blueprints were. I remember the last blueprints location. Yeah, Ice Spike is solid. Fire Punch usually works out pretty well though, too. Alright, well, it seems like a good spot to wrap since we made it to Sodden Refuge. Close out here. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's a gym day, but I will, I'll figure out what I'm going to stream tomorrow. I might do more of this, or we might mix it up and do Inkbound. I mean, Immortals is off the list, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I'll catch you guys later, and we'll pick up with something tomorrow.